experiential and also a little bit of teaching towards the end as well. I will always start and I will invite you guys to do it as well. If you have a candle around you, just take your candle, light it, and just have it beside you. Because when we are working with energy, when we are empaths, whether you're a hairdresser or an energy healer or everything and anything in between, once you're dealing with the public, you're dealing with energy and you're feeling into and you're reading people. So I like to set the sacred space, lighting my candle, okay? Now, you can come on screen, guys. I'm not stopping you, okay? Um, I am also gonna do sage. This is a sage bundle that I've created myself. So there's sage in here, there's lavender, there's dried roses. I think there's a bit of thyme, a bit of rosemary. So sage is absolutely fantastic for cleaning, cleansing, protecting, and again, setting your space. So, you know, if you are at home and you want to cleanse the house, find some sage, light it, and literally walk around the house clockwise, open the doors and windows as you go. So right now, for this purposes, I am just going to sage you remotely, starting at the top of your head, working down your body, all the way down, and the back as well. Using the sage with the intention of clearing anything that is not a contribution to you and to your life. And I normally just put it in a little pot and put it to the side. So I'm going to invite you all just to put your hands on your heart right now. And just take a deep breath in. Taking a deep breath in. Just come to center, come to your heart. I want you to bring to mind at least one thing you were grateful for today. Just one thing. Because with gratitude, it is one of the highest vibrations there is. And I want you to come into that space of gratitude, feeling the energy shift within you to gratitude, to unconditional love. And that in itself cleanses the energy field because it is of a very high frequency. And right now, I'm going to invite you to set an intention for the next 45 minutes or whatever we're here together. Put your hands on your heart, silently just repeat or give yourself an intention. Maybe it's clarity, maybe it's strength, maybe it's calm. Just taking a deep breath in now. So I'm inviting you as well to have your feet on the ground. Connect with the earth. And I want you to take a deep breath in, and we're going to count these breaths, and you're going to breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth. So taking the first breath in, we're going to count to 4. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to do that again. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. With the breath, we invite ourselves to come into center. With the feet on the ground, we're grounding. And the breath, by us breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, we're telling our nervous system, we're telling our minds, our bodies that we are safe and it is okay to pause, to stop, to be, that we are safe. And as an empath, that is really, really important to feel safety, to feel grounded. So now with your feet on the ground, I'm inviting you to just connect with the floor below you. Imagine roots growing out of your feet down into the earth. I want you to scan your body head to toe right now. Is there anything in your body that you need to let go of? Is there anything not serving you right now? If there is, take a breath, breathe into that area. Exhale and release. And you can allow whatever that is to run into the feet, into the roots, down into the earth, because the earth will take it and she will transform it, transmute it. So as we move through these exercises, we're doing cleansing, we're doing protection, and I will talk you through this a little bit more towards the end or the middle. Just take another deep breath in right now. Imagine you're in your favorite place outside. And there's nature all around you. You're still connected to the earth. And you hear the sound of water. And in front of you, you notice this most beautiful waterfall. And it's got beams of light as well. And it's inviting. It's pulling you towards it, and you are following it. And you find yourself standing in the middle of this waterfall. And you notice that it's not water, it's actually energy. Pure, magical, cleansing water energy. And it's coming down, it's hitting the top of your head, flowing down over your shoulders, down your body, down around your feet. You might look down and you might notice it's a bit murky around your feet, but the more this beautiful energy pours on top of you, it's washing through you, through every cell and molecule, washing over you, cleansing you, removing any residue, any energies that is not you, that is not a contribution to you, and it's been washed away. And that in itself is a beautiful exercise that you can use in the shower every day. Again, find yourself with your feet on the ground, somewhere outside. And again, that nature is buzzing all around you. You hear the birds, you see the colors. And this beautiful light is above your head. And it is shining down right through the top of your head. Right down to your third eye, right down to your throat, right down through the center of your body, through all the chakras, the heart, the solar plex, the sacral, the base chakra, right down through your legs. Beautiful pillar of light. Take a breath in. As you exhale, just imagine that light expanding all around you. expanding arm's length out. That light is pushing everything that is not a contribution to you, everything that is not of your pure essence. Take your breath in, exhaling, releasing, letting go. Just notice how you feel right now in this moment. Any heaviness, anything that is not yours should have been washed away, removed. Just taking another slow breath. Right now, there is this cubicle all around you. It's made of glass. There's glass to the right, to the left, in front and behind you, and above you. You're still standing on the earth, connected, grounded. Right now, scanning your body head to toe. Is there any cords? Is there any tentacles? Is there anything that you need to remove right now? And when I say cords or tentacles, it can be an attachment from a place, a person, a thing that has attached into your energy field, and they tend to drain your energy. So if you perceive anything around you, just catch it, pull it out, stick it onto that glass wall around you. You might find them behind you, on your back, it might be on your arms, your legs, wherever you find them, catch it, pull it out, stick it on the glass. Take a few moments to do this. Again, scanning your body. What else am I noticing that needs to go? Could be simple threads, things that are just attached. Take them, attach to the glass with the intention of letting it go. He's taking another slow breath. This glass cubicle now rises up. It's about at your shoulder height right now. All of those tentacles, all of those cords are gone up in that box as well. It's gone up above your head right now. Scan again your whole body. Is there anything else you need to let go of? Is there anything else that you need to put in that box? If there is, taking it, attaching it on to that box. That cubicle now lifts up. It's a few feet above you. It's gone up again. It's gone up again. Every time it goes up, it's getting smaller and smaller. Right now, you can barely see it. Taking a breath in, exhaling, releasing. That box is so far away, it is gone. Come back down to your energy field right now. Anywhere where you've removed a cord or a tentacle. Imagine little magical hands coming along and sealing your energy field all around you. Filling in any holes. You can bring in your favorite color, maybe an iridescent color or gold, whatever works for you. Filling in these spaces. Healing these areas. Taking another deep, slow breath. Exhaling, letting go. Now wiggle your fingers and your toes, coming back into the room. Now, you guys are free to unmute. You're free to turn on your cameras. Let me know how that was. So, what I've taken you through there would be grounding, centering, and some basic cleansing techniques. Um, and I will do more in a little bit as well. But I just wanted to stop and have a conversation with you guys as well. Maria, is it? Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I really enjoyed it. It's the first time all day just got to sit.
Yeah,
Um, and I did find it tiring. Now that I've sat, I find it tiring, but I really enjoyed it.
yeah. Did you perceive a shift in your energy?
Yeah, like definitely there was some things that I would have found myself letting go of
Oh,
consciously, making a decision to let go of something.
yeah. Brilliant. Thank you. Eileen, seems I can see you. How is that for you?
I got disconnected, but I got back in again.
You
I
did.
missed the beginning, but I came in where you were talking about gratitude, and I could sense that gratitude for what I had this morning for a session that went well with a
Yeah,
client. And yeah, really grateful that I was able to facilitate her and that she had good experience. Yeah.
yeah. Cool. Thank you, Eileen. So,
Okay.
what I wanted to say to you as well is the name of the workshop is what? It was energy protection and cleansing for the empath. Okay. So, hi, Lisa. Do you have a question? No, you're good.
Yeah. What does impact mean?
You want to know what an empath means, Eileen? Give me a second.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, mine was on mute there. No, I found that very relaxing, now I have to say. Found it
Cool. Yeah.
very nice.
Excellent. Excellent. We will do another little bit towards the end. So any questions over the next while, just unmute and ask the way, okay? So Eileen, you're asking what an empath is. That is something I'm going to tell you because an empath, being empathic and being an empath, it is seen in some industries as like, oh, I'm so special, I'm an empath, you know? And it's actually, would you believe it is a trauma response? Okay. We become empathic or we get a heightened level of it towards normal people. And we give ourselves this label of being empathic because we've been through something traumatic during our childhood. And that could be anything from a bereavement, or it could have been just a shock. Maybe it was a car accident, or maybe it was, do you know what? I need food to feed my body as a baby, and I need to figure out how to get my guardians, my parents, whoever's minding me to feed me. So I'm reading the room. I walk into the room and I can see, well, that person's over there is nice, that person's mean, that person's angry. And we learn to read the vibration of the different emotions going on in that room. Like most people that step into healing work are highly empathic. Um, and it's just we sense things on a much higher level. So I will tell you for myself, I remember when I started doing energy work, my energy was more intelligent than I was, okay? I was in college, I was studying life coaching, I was in Athlone. This gentleman walked in and sat beside me. There's halfway through the class, and there was only about 5 of us in the class. I had a bit of a cold and a sniffle that day. And then all of a sudden, my hands started tingling. It started like the energy started flowing. And I was like, how amazing are my hands that they know I've got a cold and they're healing me. Yay, me. The thing is, after we went out for a break, and of course, back then everyone was smoking. There was the 6 of us all having cigarettes outside. And this gentleman turned around that had come in and sat beside me, and he's like, I'm just in the middle of cancer treatment. I've been diagnosed with cancer. I've had my first treatment, and my mind blew right there, because it's like the energy in my hands knew what he needed. Like if it was my cold that was going on and activating my hands, it would have done it way before he walked into the room. The minute he walked in the room and sat beside me, my hands started tingling. So that was a great opener for me, for my belief with energy fields and energy and the intelligence of it, and how energy is actually, yeah, as I said, more intelligent than we are. It knows when to work. Now, for an empath, for most people, that actually might be dangerous, because if we're going around healing everyone, it can be totally draining. Okay, so one of the things I did with you there was cutting the cords. Cutting the cords, literally, we are cutting any attachments to anyone and everything, in all lifetimes, dimensions, realities, every part of your past that you have connected with someone. An attachment can actually attach to you. If it does, it can drain you. Okay, so that's what the cutting the cords does, is it cuts you off from that. So me turning on my energy healing for everyone that's walking down the street is going to drain me. And many empath healers do that. And it's about learning to turn it on and turn it off and have that muscle there. Okay. The other part of it is, where was I going with that? That was the cutting the cord. What is an empath? That is it. We read the room. We figure out who we are safe with. One of my experience of this is, that's reading the room, but we also read pain. Some people have different capacities to read pain, of energy pain. I remember driving to Limerick City, pulling into a car park, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden every tooth in my head started talking. I was in agony with pain in my teeth. And I'm like, this is not mine. I had the awareness of moving out of that car space into another one, and the pain in my teeth went. So that was me being highly sensitive to a level of pain of someone else's, who was sitting in that car space probably 5 minutes before. But it was the empath in me that was able to tune in to their level of pain. Okay. I could have bought that as mine and gone, oh, I've pains in my teeth, I've neuralgia in my teeth, but I didn't. At that stage, I knew a lot of the things I was picking up with my body, being an empath, was not mine. And that's why a little bit of knowledge is going to serve you guys a lot when you're out there in the world. And another one was a dog. I had a beautiful little dog, little Chihuahua, had her for years. Her name was Gizmo. One time she started limping. No, that's wrong. I was the one with pains in my feet. I had pains in my feet. A heat wave came, she started limping. I took her to the vet to get her feet sorted. They injected her feet for arthritis or whatever. My feet got better. I was tuning into the dog's pain. So it's not just human stuff we tune into. We tune into every frequency and vibration that's out there. We are like mad antennas, and we're just radio stations plugging into them all. And it can be really, really tiring, if you don't know what's happening. Another example, I remember going to the credit union, walked into the credit union, stood at the checkout, and all of a sudden I had a thought going, "I'm sure I can kill myself." It was a man. I felt he was like a big, maybe farmer energy. But literally me walking in and standing in that space had that download of, "I'm sure I can kill myself." And I'm like, wow, like that is using your clairs, which are like clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient, but it's your empathic. It is being able to pick up on people's emotions, people's pain, people's energy frequency. But it's when you're not aware of what's going on, you start to believe all these pains, these feelings, these emotions, these thoughts are yours. And that is what these tools are about, is about not having to carry that. Like as a healer, I remember I had a migraine one day, and I was nearly going to cancel my client because the headache was so bad. And actually, when the client came, I said to him, "How is he doing?" He's like, "Oh, I have a headache all day." I was like, "It's yours." It is his. So I have learned from experience and working with people. And this is why I like to do this type of workshop, is because you don't have to be a healer. You don't have to be facilitating healing to be experiencing this. As I said, it could be a nurse, it could be the hairdresser, it could be the masseuse, it could be the shop assistant. We're all meeting people, attaching. Every person you meet, you have an attachment to them energetically. So it's about learning how to manage that, okay? So a lot of the exercises we went through there before this was all to do with cleansing and letting go. And there's hundreds of different visualizations you can do. If you can imagine like a tennis racket, big enough to put it through, or you to step through, you know, those treads of the tennis racket, just see that sieving out any energy that is not a contribution to you, removing any residue. And you can do it through doors. I will often be driving home and I'll see two electrical poles. Imagine a net going across. And as I drive through, it'll actually remove any of the energy that's not mine. So it's your imagination that limits you in these type of exercises. Shaking is another one. Like when people work with energy, you'll see them shaking their hands or dusting it off. And it's about just shaking off that excess energy that's not you. It's disconnecting. Now, another technique that I would use, and I know, Eileen, you're a healer as well, you do energy healing, is wash my hands. After every client, I will go to the sink and I will intentionally wash my hands, disconnecting, letting that stuff go. Okay? Again, it's intention based. So out of everything I have said there, has anyone any questions? So what's the difference between cleansing and protection? And when do we need one or the other? So cleansing is about removing, imagine as if it's dirt, we're cleansing, we're removing something that is on us after we doing something. That could be just going to the shop. It could be going to a funeral. It could be being in a big group of people. And you just need to cleanse whatever this is off you. And a lot of the time, it's just you're feeling a little bit off. You're not feeling your grounded self, okay? Protection, a little bit different. It's about wearing the raincoat before you go out, okay? So they're used in a little bit different ways. Now, before I go on to the protection, what I wanted to show you as well is a great way to protect your space and you yourself is sound. Like if your house was feeling a bit tense or something happened in your home or your car or wherever your space in work, you can use sound to dissipate it. And it can be as easy as you just clapping your hands, breaking up the energy in all of the areas of the house, where you're feeling this denseness. A simple rattle. You can use it on yourself, or you can use it in a house or a space. The other things I like to do as well to cleanse and protect as well, maybe, is incense. Have you seen this incense? It's one of the traditional Indian ones. It's absolutely beautiful. The minute I light it, I just relax, and it does that protective cleansing. So you can light sage that I showed you earlier, and the sage is the masculine. The incense then is the feminine. Now I'll top you one. This is an Egyptian oil. It is rose. Rose oil is one of the highest vibration smells you can have. So you can just put a little bit of rose, maybe in an oil burner, maybe just put it on your skin, put it on a tissue, carry it around with you. So that way you're of a higher vibration. The higher your vibration, the more grounded, the more protected you are going into places and spaces. Just checking my notes there to see if I had said everything about the protection. Yeah, so I mean, when do you use protection? When you're going to work or after? Like cleansing is more after, protection is before. What I wanted to say about protection is as well, is it's really important to remember that you're in the body, you are in control of your energy field. Protection isn't about walls and building up barriers. It's about standing in your power. I know I am protected. I am standing in my power. I know that an energy from someone else is not going to affect me. That knowing and that certainty is much better than, drowning yourself in oil or, having to sage yourself every day. I have come across some people and they might need to do an hour's morning work before they leave the house. They're getting up an hour early, not to shower, to have breakfast, but it's to ground themselves, to center themselves, to light the incense, to, run around the house 3 times, tip a fairy tree and come back. They've got their own traditions that they perceive protect them, but that's because they're lacking that belief that they are protected. When we believe that and we know that we're standing in our own power, we don't need to outsource ourselves to all of these bits and pieces. We become the protection. And we know then if there's a cord coming in to attach, we read energies. And then we know if we have to do a cleanse or we have to do something or call in someone to help us. Yeah. And I mean, that's one of the key things that I always tell my students. It's you that do the protection. You might use tools to protect you, but it is you that is the main protection. So, any questions on all of that? One of the things people always ask me about as well is, if someone is draining your energy, what do you do? You're going to work and there's someone that's totally negative and they just totally drain you. I would say you can bell jar them. Put a bell jar, if you imagine a glass jar over on top of them, and their energy is sealed off, and that's your intention. Again, that comes from the power within you. So you're creating that boundary. It's like, I am not allowing their energy to come out and affect me. Okay. What other ways is there for protection? Symbols. It's symbols there somewhere. So symbols that are, let me share this one. I think a symbol popped up there in front of you right now. That's the flower of life. Any geometric symbols are highly, highly protective. And I'm going to show you a crystal here. It's a Merkaba crystal, okay? That type of shape is also very protective. So we can use symbols, spirals, very good. You've seen the Turkish, what is it called? The something eye. The blue with the white eye. It's can't think of the name of it, but you know the symbol I'm on about. These are all high vibrational symbols that hold your energy. The crystal that this is made out of is shungite. It's a black crystal. Black crystals are the most protective crystals there are. This is the only one I brought in. Again, it's a tool. You don't put your be all and end all into this, but it's nice to have. So you've got shungite, you've got obsidian, tourmaline, all of those black crystals, very grounding, very protective. So if you're feeling a little bit vulnerable, bring those along with you. Salt, sprinkle salt around your property, very protecting of your energies. Colors, black, browns, silver, gold, those colors again are reflective and they are protective. I'm just trying to think what else. Putting a bubble around you. So if you can imagine you're in the middle and there's an egg shape, iridescent white around you. Absolutely beautiful, protective. You're walking with this bubble. And if you start to practice some of these things, you nearly become that. You don't have to call it in all the time. It becomes who you are and you walk as it. So yeah, that is a lot of information I've given you there in and around cleansing your energies and in and around protection. So I'm opening the floor to any more questions right now. Because I've been talking this long now. I hear someone. Eileen.
Me,
B.
Michael the Archangel.
Archangels, yeah. Calling in your guides, calling in Archangel Michael, calling in even your ancestors. Yeah, just call them in. I do that if I'm really something's really scaring me, because I have been doing these protection and cleansing rituals for so long. But yeah, all of your guides, all of your angels, all of your loved ones, they will come around and protect you. And it's literally just calling them in. Archangel Michael, he does the cord cutting as well. And I'm sure if you Google it, you'll find Archangel Michael cord cuttings. And he is the Archangel of protection. Yeah. And he will protect you and cleanse you. Yeah. Any other questions for me? So I'm going to get you to do right now is just take a deep breath. Close your eyes again. Feel your feet in the ground. Take a breath in. Again, see that beautiful pillar of light coming down through the top of your head, right down through your body. See it expanding out around you again. And now we're going to ask it to create a shell, an egg around us, an egg-shaped energy around us. It's a shield. And just check it all. You can go through your hands, go through the aura, go through that egg, and just see if it is all balanced. There's no leaks, there's no tears, no rips. Just taking a deep breath in, exhaling, releasing. Scanning your body head to toe right now. Is there any part of your body looking for attention? If there is, if it's something that's not serving you, take a breath, breathe into that area. Exhaling, releasing, letting it go. Remembering that we can use our words to protect us as well. I am safe. I am strong. I am always protected. I am safe. I am strong, just as I am. I am safe. I am strong, just as I am. If you want to, you can put out some symbols into your energy field. A tree of life, spiral, a triskel, some type of Celtic knot, maybe a cross or a rune, whatever symbols you're used to and you like. We can call in the elements to help us. Calling in the earth, fire, water, wind to be around us, to cleanse us, to protect us. Calling in your ancestors, calling in your guides, calling in your angels to stand with you. Knowing that you are now fully cleansed and you stand in your own power and your own truth, knowing that you are fully protected. Taking a breath in, exhaling, releasing, and again coming back to the room. One beautiful exercise I like to do is when something is bugging me, or someone is even bugging me, or if there's an issue that is coming up that is creating imbalance within my system, it's to get a pen, write it down on a piece of paper, and just you scribble, you blacken it out, and you check in with yourself. How am I feeling now? And you're literally constantly scribbling it over and back till you do not see that word anymore. And it's literally desensitizing you, and it's allowing it to dissipate. Another version of that is, what is actually getting to you, just write it down on a piece of paper and just take it and burn it, let it off to the universe, and just trust that whatever that is that you need to let go of, it is gone. And journaling is another great way to help you. It's like, where in my life do I need more protection? Where in my life do I need more clearing? For some of us, that protection and that clearing is happening in different areas of our life. Maybe it's relationships, maybe it's work, maybe it's school. It can be any area of our life that needs that support. So to sit down, to journal, it can actually really, really help us to figure out where we need to bring that attention. And as I said, you can use crystals, colors. The tools out there are endless to actually facilitate what you're looking for. Go into any angel shop or any health food store these days. Gosh, even Mr. Price is full of crystals and symbols and different things like that, incense, to help us these days. But as I said, just literally with our intention and just going to the sink and washing our hands is as strong, or journaling on a piece of paper and just using ourselves as that power and using our mind to do that cleansing and protection for us. So that is all I have for you guys. And I would love if you popped on and said hello and just let me know how you're feeling right now. Was it a contribution? And if you have any questions at all.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, Adam.
My takeaway is putting the person into a jar
Yeah.
rather than putting the
Yeah.
bubble around myself, is to actually put them into the jar, and it desensitizes it, and it breaks the connection.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. It's about,
Thank you.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Sometimes I find if we are in a fear and we're being vulnerable, we overprotect ourselves and we lose connection, and we're cutting ourselves off from a lot of people. So bell jarring that person or situation that is perpetrating against us, it gives us the freedom to be ourselves when we're not with them. Does that make sense? Yeah, cool. Maria, I see you unmuted there.
Yeah, no, just the very same as Eileen. I love the idea of the bell jar. I
Mhm.
really found that a powerful tool to come away with, and I really enjoyed the whole session. Thanks very much.
You're
It's
welcome.
great.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah. Lisa.
I find it amazing when you're saying that you pick up other people's pain and stuff. Like, I know I've come from work sometimes. I have started clapping my hands and try, I know I have begun to notice, where the feeling isn't mine, I suppose. But I didn't realize about the pain that you could pick up
Everything.
pains. Yeah.
Everything. Like as I get look, I was shocked when I picked up my dog's pain.
Yeah.
So yes, we can, and we can pick up pain from everything. And this is how even the universe, and the earth and the sun and everything that's going on, people think we're crazy when we're like, "Oh, there's something moving." But we feel it. We actually feel it. We're energetic beings in a body. And when we get that, it's massive, because you're walking into a room and there's someone over in the corner and they're suffering, you will feel it. You'll feel the tension in the room. You can either feel the thoughts, feelings, emotions, and pain. So some people have a huge capacity in feeling pain, which is a downfall sometimes because they can be called the hypochondriac. Yeah, because they don't realize that they're an empath feeling other people's stuff, you know, and they're buying everything. Oh, this pain is mine and that pain's mine, but actually there's no medical proof it's theirs. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So thank you.
Thank you.
Just
Notice.
just a quick question as well. Sorry, I was floating in and out because but on the symbols, I do work in energy as well, and I find that I'm getting symbols. I just interested that you showed all the geometric patterns and all of that.
Yeah.
And when I'm working on people, it's giving me, I don't really understand it, to be honest. I give the symbols, but I don't know, like, exactly what they mean. They're different for everybody. Like,
Beautiful. Um, a long time ago, not long time ago, I would say within the last couple of years, and I can't tell you who said this. They said there's new symbols on the way to the earth that's going to be used for healing, and they're coming out bit by bit. So maybe you're tapping into something like that. Like I will,
that's interesting because I've been looking them up, but I haven't found
yeah,
like runes of looking up all these different ones, but they're not the same as any ones I can see. Like they're all like, some of them are, but
yeah. Do
so
you know
maybe
what
they're new.
you know what they mean to you?
Not really, no.
Okay, ask.
I'm
Ask.
putting I'm putting them into notebooks as I'm doing healings, but I know what I've been working with another guy, and he was telling me a little bit about it too. He's like, you'd have some gift, which is very powerful in relation to this, but you have to figure it out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, gosh.
That's what I'm saying. Ask when a symbol comes, just put it out to the universe, put it out to whoever. Just go, right, this is a symbol. What does it mean? Show me what it means. It might take days, weeks for you to get the aha moment, but just
Okay.
ask, and trust.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try that. Thank you.
Oh, I'm curious myself now. Yeah, symbols are powerful.
He
You,
said that. He said they're really, really powerful.
yeah,
A symbol can be more powerful, he said, than you doing a whole entire session for anybody. Way, way more powerful if that's something that's coming through, you. But yeah, I think he knows more, but I think he can only tell so much. I think there's this whole
the
thing as well. I'm not sure. He said he doesn't, but this is like a mentor, say, that
a mentor. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to look for that word. The witches use a particular set of symbols, not the runes now, but they would create their own. Single sim begins with an S. It's where they will take letters, they'll remove the vowels, they will use the other letters to create a symbol from what they're trying to create. It'll come
Okay.
to me the minute I hang up.
I'll look it up. It begins with an S, which
It
is
begins with an S, and there are a set of them, but I mean, everyone creates their own symbols.
okay.
Yeah, signals or
Symbol.
syphils. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
you're
Uh,
welcome. Thank you for sharing that. That's beautiful. Yeah. So, Tara, you've just arrived, and we're just about to go. So, I want to thank
Yes.
each
All right.
and every one of you. Hello, Tara. Were you here earlier?
Hi. No, sorry, the Zoom was acting up on me.
That's grand. I should have some type of recording to send out to you anyway. How's that?
That's brilliant. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Any other questions? Last round. No. All I can say is you are your greatest protection. And it really is when you're feeling a little bit off, what do I need to do? And it can be just a simple shower, like a shower to wash it all off. But actually, you're doing it in your head. You're like, I'm having the shower and it's washing all of that gook off me, whatever it is. And coming back to center, taking a few breaths, hugging a tree, music, sound, your favorite tune, turn it up full blast. It raises your vibration. That's what we're about. It's bringing up your vibration, and all of that other stuff shouldn't touch you. But if you are tuning into people's pains as an empath, if you're tuning into their thoughts, you need to start recognizing that maybe this is not my stuff, and I need to start asking, right, what went through my head there? Is that mine or is that someone else's? And I would say 95% of the time it's not yours. Okay, it's just coming in, and it looks like something belonging to you. Pain wise, you could be walking down the street, and as a kid you used to always get pains in your tummy. You walk past someone with a pain in their tummy, and that vibration frequency hits you, and you're like, oh, I remember that. And it's up to us then to go, right, I recognize this pain. Is it mine? No, I'm letting it go. I'm moving on. Okay. So my ladies, thank you. I'm honored to have you here. As you know, I have classes coming up in bioenergy in Limerick, in Galway, and Tipperary as well. If you're interested in any of those, let me know and I will send you the details, okay?
Thanks very much, Dee. It
Thanks
was
a million.
great. Thank you.
All very
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're very welcome. Have an
Right.
amazing
Good
evening.
night.
Thank you.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Good.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye. How did that happen? Did I get the time wrong? Did I get the time wrong?